Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Houston Texans . 5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! He goes the distance, touchdown Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Spins out of one side. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back.
His first throw is an interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little...
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin the game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well. After drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Kate. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. He's going to throw this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, he still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Riverhogs ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Cameron Johnston in punt formation.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completes one to Ben Simmons. Keeps it moving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Riverhogs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Riverhogs cut the lead down to 10.
17.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans hold a 16-point lead in the 1st.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide wide receivers and asks their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Scatterboom now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Trying to work quickly now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Caught out left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Driving forward with Scatterboom. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Right back to Scatterboom. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running into the pistol, Koski-Merritt. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Looking now from the gun. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 24-7 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kay. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Work against the blitz. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shut up!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends the lead to 20.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now outruns their offense to take over. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this throw is knocked away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning now from France. And it's the River Hogs with 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Riding with Scatterboo. 2nd down run gets them 5. Now they've got 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up now.
Shy of midfield. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
James!
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And in for the touchdown. The River Hogs jump some of the lead off before the half. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the River Hogs drop the lead back to 13. The touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ren, let's go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
The Texans, 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Lamar. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and short. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards at 2nd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Zane Gonzalez on a 43-yard.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Mile High.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Scatterboo on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not.
No, they get it yet again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Mixon on the toss. That's his way through a tackle. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's mixed in on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First down, Texans.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They're working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the 1st on 4th down.
At the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's got to move. Free inside the 30. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's another. Harris. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
It's a sweep. He bumps it fast forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Riverhawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. The extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Riverhawks cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down at the 20.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now it's Lamar. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Jackson now on third. This connects with Schultz. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Texans first down.
First and 10, on to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 37.
Lamar back to throw. Deep in trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the defense. The 30. Gets the 10. And they finish the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Riverhawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Gonzalez connects on the point after. The Riverhawks cut it to a field goal game.
34.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Riverhawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. From the pistol, give to Scatterboo. He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Scatterboo here on first and goal. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a game down to the 1. Trying to work as fast as possible.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
They call pass on second and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Scatterboo. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Riverhawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. The Riverhawks take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Delivers another one to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's another Texans.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
On the carry, this is Mixon. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
12 more yards. And the Texans first down. A gain of 12.
Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. For the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th-quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their game was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down, ball at the 36. Lamar out of the pistol. Connects downfield. On target to down. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Hey, middle.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Paris. Texans only up by a few. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Riverhawks 38.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Riverhawks and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On 1st down, this is Scadaboo. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Clock continues winding as we approach 90 seconds to go. Pass play on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. So the Texans come away with a